Hey guys, Total 5 here with episode number 41 of our Eintracht Frankfurt career on Football Manager 2019. We've got 7 results to go over, so let's get over them quickly as possible. So the first result was a 3-1 victory against Stuttgart. It went 1-0 Stuttgart in the 5th minute, and I thought more of the same, because this was right after the 2-2 draw with Gladbach, was 16th for the time, I do believe. So I thought more of the same, more of a poor result. Luckily for us, Jovic said, nuh-uh-uh. De Grassa said, and then Dika said, And this was also the point where Lopez, he'd returned to training and he was starting to get back into the squad. And Lopez, what I've learned over this kind of period without having him is he is so important to this team. He is so important to this team. We did win this one 3-1. We got the 3 points from it. We got dominated, but we got the 3 points. The next win was also another 3-1 victory. This time we went 1-0 up in the 2nd minute through Luka Jovic. They equalised in the 51st minute. No. This game was also a 3-1 victory against Hertha Berlin away from home. We went 1-0 up 2 minutes in through Luka Jovic. We doubled that 15 minutes later through Marco De Grassa. They got a goal back and kind of put us in a slight scare in the 51st minute with Selke. But Luka Jovic ended all that in the 81st minute, making it 3-1. And we won that game. This game was also a 3-1 victory. We had 3 3-1 victories on the bounce. Now this was a 3-1 victory where Spatafora scored the first goal in the 27th minute, putting us 1-0 up. We then he assisted Luka Jovic in the 52nd minute, making it 2-0. Felipe Max, we couldn't clear the ball. He just tucked it in. He put so much power on the shot. It probably broke the net. But he made it 2-1. And then Spatafora again in the 93rd minute ended all doubt. Got 2 goals and 1 assist and the player of the match. Probably one of his better performances at the club. Then the game I was going to return for, but I played all these games right after the Gladbach game, so I was in a bit of a mood. But this was a 3-2 victory to us against Leverkusen. Went 1-0 up through Spatafora. They equalised with Kai Havertz in the 42nd. Lopez in the 63rd and De Grassa in the 74th pretty much confirmed the victory for us when they scored a consolation in the 94th through Aaron Guiz. So we're through to the semi-finals and we're playing... And in the semi-finals we got drew against SSV Jan Regensburg, a Bundesliga 2 side. So hopefully we can pick up the victory. Returning to the Bundesliga, we played Hamburger and we beat them 2-1. A 2nd minute goal from Spatafora put us 1-0 up. A missed penalty from Isaac. Well, it wasn't a miss. Ronaldo saved it in the 23rd minute. And you can see here, he got an assist for the Felipe Kostic goal in the 29th minute. But he still only got a 5.9. That missed penalty did a lot to him. It affected his confidence in this game. Kostic, as I said, made it 1-1 in the 29th minute. But 2 minutes after half-time, Luka Jovic scored in the 47th minute to make it 2-1. So we had a goal 2 minutes into the first and 2 minutes into the second. We are getting pretty good at scoring early goals. Then we had this result, probably the most dominant result of the save so far. Maybe apart from our 5-1 thrashing of Bayern Munich. I don't know. But this one was really good. The whole squad played well. Gaston Spatafora put us 1-0 up 5 minutes into the game. As I said, we like scoring early goals. Aguiman then scored a free kick in the 23rd minute. Luka Jovic scored a penalty in the 64th. Spatafora returned with another goal in the 71st. And then 5 minutes later, Luka Jovic also got his second, making it 5-0. Jovic got 2 goals, 1 assist. Spatafora got 2 goals and 1 assist as well. Both of which on a 9.5 rating. You can see here their left back made 4 mistakes, got a 5.8. And their centre back got a 6.0. He's their best player this season. And then the most recent result was a 1-1 draw with Hanover at home. Lopez in the 15th minute made it 1-0. They equalised through Schwab in the 34th minute. And that is how the game ended. Now, let's quickly go over Dortmund's results. Because Borussia Dortmund also drew against Atletico in the quarter-finals, and they lost 3-0. Griezmann in the 8th, and then that fucking Belgian cunt, Russo, in the 89th and 92nd. And then in the second leg, Russo scored in the 88th. He is probably Europe's best striker right now, I would assume. But focusing on the Bundesliga, Dortmund lost 1-0 at home to Hertha, and 2-0 away to Freiburg. And if we look at the Bundesliga, they have a game in hand, but they are 7 points behind us. We're at the top. They're actually dropped down to 3rd behind Cologne, who we are playing in this episode. But yeah, We are in the driver's seat right now, and we are going to end Bayern's 3-year reign of dominance. And one final note, Spatafora has 11 goals and 13 assists in this season so far. If he doesn't win the player of the season, because he's also joint first, he's joint first, I do believe. Yeah, joint first with Kluivert, Mir, and as you see, this guy, he got a 6 against us. But Spatafora is joint first with 7.26 with all these players, and he has 4 player of the matches, which I think is the most. So, let's get into this semi-final, and let's hopefully get through to the final, or I don't know. So they've gone for a 4-4-2. Brol, Klaassen, Jackal, Pieper, Sokler, Balmert, Leis, Opoku, and George, and then up top Wagner and Adamian. Agiman, 15 minutes in, lays one over the top. Jovic to the back post, lays it back across. 19th goal of the season. Spatafora tucks it home, and it is 1-0 to Frankfurt. Come on! What a ball from Agiman though. Floated over the top. Jovic lays it back across, takes a deflection off one of the centre-backs. Jovic is still going to get the assist though. Spatafora at the back post tucks it into pretty much an open goal. 1-0. Come on. Back into Leis. Played across field to Balmert. 42 minutes in, just before half-time. Got a chance here. Adiman. Soraya does nicely to defend it. George, though, in the box. Whips it back across. Kartovikas heads it up. Leis. Balmert. Tete presses him nicely. Klaassen. Back up to Balmert. Crosses it in. Wagner. What a save now. Does fall to George, though. They will continue this opportunity. Great block there. Out for a corner. Sokler is going to take it. Whipped in. Adiman. Blesser heads it far. Balmert. That was from one of their shots. We get a throw in from one of their shots. Jeez. Throw in here just before half time. Jovic. Balmert heads it to Agiman. Lays it off to Blesser. Goretzka shoots. Just over. Still 1-0. Spatafora from the free kick. Shoots. 20th goal of the season. What a goal that is. Just before the hour mark. Spatafora is looking to get a hat-trick in this game. I think it will be his first hat-trick for the club. What a free kick this is. Just straight power. Hits the crossbar. Brol can't do anything about that. I'm going to keep Spatafora on so he can go for that hat-trick. Piper to George. 68 minutes in. 10 minutes after that Spatafora goal. It's going to fall to the right back. He plays it into Piper. Up ahead to Leis. Balmert's got space out on this right-hand side. Whips it across goal. Soraya heads it to Tete. Could be looking to get Spatafora that hat-trick here. Piper wins the header. To Leis to George. They're going to work their way field now. Bit careless from Tete, I'm not going to lie. Opoku. Up to Balmert. Tete's going to close him down. Whipped across. Adiman. George to the back. Jan George. What a strike that was. 69th minute. It's 2-1. What a strike that was, though. Balmert, I don't know what... He's gone way too far there. I don't know how Ronaldo's been beaten at the near post there. Tete, 5 minutes left. Throws it to Jovic. He tries to head it into the path of Blesser. Can't quite find him. Lerma's going to chase this ball down. He's got Oliveira ahead of him. 2 men in the box. Finds Barker at cam. Blesser. Lerma. Just keep control of the ball here. Lerma strikes it over the crossbar. 4 minutes left to just see out this game. Into the last 5 seconds. Well, we're passing a lot of time. Should be thrown in. There we go. We are through to the German Cup final. That will be in next episode. Get in there. Spatafora with 2 excellent goals. Really nice play. Ronaldo could have done a bit better for their goal, but I'll let him off. And we will play Cologne next. Back for the Cologne game. One change to the squad. Lerma's come in for Goretzka, who is suspended. Too many yellow cards. So he's banned for 1 match. He'll be back in the next match. So that's all good. So, if we look at the matches, look at the results. Early today, Borussia Dortmund drew 0-0 with Schalke. Bayern won, Leipzig won, and obviously we're playing Cologne. So in the league, We are 3 points clear of Dortmund with a game in hand. Cologne are on 61, Bayern are on 60. So I don't want to say it. Dortmund are our only real challengers right now, I think. Obviously, if Cologne win, they'll be right into it. But I think right now, Dortmund is us and Dortmund. Okay, so Cologne have gone with Farman in goal. Jay De Silva is left back. Akpoguma and Urban. Sorg as the back four. Schürrle, Koziello, Bender and Odai is midfield four, and up top, Solanke and Ayaz. Ayaz is one of the top goal scorers in the league this year, so we're going to have to look out for him. So even if we draw today, we'll be 4 points clear with 3 games left, sorry. Ayaz shoots, hits the, oh my god, hit the crossbar there I'd assume, and then bounced off Ronaldo's head. Corner now. Whipped in, Ido heads it clear nicely, into the path of Schürrle, who's another one of the league's top goal scorers. De Silva, Schürrle, dribbles into the box, finds Bender, Ronaldo with a save. Early chances are going to them. Tete with the throw-in, finds Jovic, tries to head it onto Lopez, Koziello intercepts. Akpoguma to De Silva. Akpoguma, back to Farman. Farman up to Amath, gets the better of Soria there. Nicely done by Agiman to intercept. Blesser. Lopez turns. Finds Spatafora ahead of him. Dribbles nicely. Just can't slot it into that back post. Corner. Spatafora takes. Urban heads it straight to Blesser. Back out to Spatafora. Solanke intercepts. Finds Ayaz upfield. Tete's got to make the tackle on Schürrle here. Can't quite get there. Ido heads it clear right into the path of Schürrle. Good tackle. We're going to work our way upfield now. Lopez. Agiman. Lerma. Finds Spatafora. Lopez. Blesser. 12 minutes in. Lopez. Shoots. Farmer with a save. Final highlight of the half. Spatafora into Lerma. Alex Blesser's on the edge of the box. Lays it off to Agiman. If he can get the goal to put us 1-0 up. Grazes the top of the bar. Still 0-0. Farman from the goal kick. Upfield. Looking to find Ayaz. Straight to Ido. Tries to lay that one down to Lerma, and he does nicely. Ido. Blesser. We're going to work our way back upfield now. Lerma. It's got Lopez on the inside. Finds Spatafora out wide. Back to Lerma. Soraya. Lerma. Blesser. Ball to Lopez. Out wide. Shoots. Hits the post. Just the wrong side of the post. Maybe if that had hit the inside, could have went across the line. Maybe even gone in. Still 0-0, and it's going to go end that way at half time. Right, coming out from the half. They're motivated. We've motivated them at half time. Just need to get this goal. Corner. No, not corner. Free kick. De Silva. Lays it off to Koziello. Back out to De Silva. Back into Koziello. Good play between the two there. Finds Ayaz at the back post. No one's tracking him. Back across to Schürrle. And he tucks it in at the near post. It's 1-0 to Cologne. Poor defending from Tete there. Should have tracked his man in Ayaz. Look at this. Who is he? It's poor. Poor marking. So now there's only a 3-point gap between us and Dortmund. Agiman, 67th minute, shoots. Just wide again. We're not getting the shots on target. 3 shots on target from 12 shots is poor. 8 seconds left. We've lost this game. Finishing's been nowhere near good enough. 3-point gap between us and Dortmund. The most dangerous man on the pitch. The top scorer in the league, you're not tracking him. That is so stupid. We're still top by 3 points. We just got to win these next couple games. We'll be back for Leipzig and Munich, because I'm going to assume this is going to go down to the final day. We've got Wolfsburg and Dusseldorf off cam. Hopefully we can win both of those. I will see you for the final game of the Bundesliga season and the German Cup final. Peace.